Listen, I think it's really important in these moments, as always, to just remember what's really important. One, our fans came out again, and for every one of them that did, we're grateful. And the ones that maybe were able to see it on TV, we're grateful. So to our fans, a big shout out to the 3 other clubs that made this possible, that make this even something, Corinthians, Palmeiras, Club America. We're grateful that they took part in this competition with us, and they came and took it really serious as we did. And I think our owners put on a great Teal Rising week, and this wraps it up. So I think it shows big commitment from them, and it's noteworthy. The last part is last but not least, is every time there's a trophy on the line of any sort, that should never get old. Going after that trophy, taking it serious. We had many objectives in this little tournament here, and that was certainly one of them. So for the players, it's a big, congratulations to the group that got to lift the trophy.
Daniel Sperry, KC Star. Coach, you guys started off on the front foot and kind of never really let up there for that first half. Just how good was it to see the team kind of in that rhythm, just keep going and going and going and putting them in the back of the net?
Well, listen, from day one, we've talked about scoring goals, and everything we do is to score goals. So then to see the team get rewarded, on a set piece, on a high press, I think the first one was the first one on a high pressing moment. You don't always get to reap the rewards, but the team did tonight, got rewarded on some good stuff in that first half. So I think it's next to winning, it's the next best thing in the game is to score goals, and they got a lot of them tonight. So, yeah, we'll keep building on it.
And then Haley, of course, with the hat trick, but just in general, her play this tournament was high level. What do you think of her tonight and the effort that she put forth?
Well, what I'd say about Haley is I think she continued doing what she's been doing for us. If we think back to the Chicago game, to the games early on, in the year, and the Gotham game, she's brought some intensity against the ball. She's been hard to play against that way. She's been running hard into the box to try to get on end of things, and she's someone that we talk about players in different ways, and she's someone that we say makes things happen. So for someone that works as hard as she does, it's nice to see that reward, because attackers and whoever you are, you want to score goals. So nice to see her continue the good stuff.
And then just wanted to ask again about Lainey Rouse. She put in a really good shift in both games. It seems like she has gotten really comfortable out there and in her actions. And how good is that to have that kind of confidence coming from a young player so early in their career?
Yeah, listen, there's, as they say, different types of confidence, like external, like I can tell you you're good, but the internal confidence, which is the most important, I think, is when players get to experience good play, and that's real. It's the best for the player when they play well. So she's been playing well since I met her in preseason. That she's a great 1v1 prideful defender. She's quick and fast in recovery. Again, the pride she takes in defending is and the way she commits to the team is, we think, very promising for a young player. So a couple of good games from her in a quick turnaround. So great to see her continue that work.
PJ Green, KC Star. Congrats on the win, Coach. Just with a lot of, seemed like some new tactics kind of putting out there and putting new players in new spots. Just how much are you going to anticipate bringing some of that stuff over to continue that in the regular season?
Well, one of the ways we wanted to use this 2-game tournament was to build on what we were doing. We didn't start anything new. It was just continuing to do the work, staying steady in the work. And we saw a lot of that. So we plan to keep building on everything you did see today. Even the 5 in the back at the end, it wasn't to protect the lead. It was to work on some little nuances in there. It's a little bit tricky because it's different players in different roles, but we'll be able to use some of the footage to just keep learning and growing. And we're playing very compact as a team. We're forcing a lot of mistakes. We have moments of successful high press and mid block, but we want to be aggressive in everything we do and all to score goals. So back to the drawing board in these 2 days off. I'll be working on some video and seeing how we can keep getting better and to keep tightening things up.
And then so far since you've been here, this is the most goals y'all have scored. Do you think the team kind of needed to see the output tonight just to kind of get not the confidence was down, but just to kind of see it in this version this season?
Listen, it's always important for the players to experience success and to reap the rewards. It validates the work that they do and we all do. But we're still, tonight, I think you'd say, without, let's call it Cooper, Ali Sentner, a 45-minute Temwa still coming back, we're able to score the goals, which I think that is a very positive thing for us. So I think we're still percentages away from what this thing is going to look like in the end, but steady in our process, committing to our principles, enjoy these victories, and anytime we're scoring lots of goals, we will definitely be celebrating that and looking at how we did that, which is a lot of what we've been doing.
Coach, congratulations. I'm Jillian.
Hi, Jillian. I know.
Local broadcast.
I know all of you.
Congratulations on your first cup with the club, on your third home victory with the club. Fourth? Third?
Third.
I'm getting ahead.
Fourth.
I was going to say fourth, yeah.
Two in the league, two in
yeah.
its cup, yeah.
How much does this tournament, these international competitions, how much, I know this is a early phase of where Kansas City Current is, but how much does it show you about your team as far as willing to adapt to different type of opponents?
Well, this tournament will prepare us for the CONCACAF international competition where things just aren't the same. They're just not. And I know that, and we get to experience that, and we'll draw on that. But look, I think that anytime the team can show who they are in tough moments, going down goals in league play, experiencing some losses early on, when a trophy's on the line, giving up a goal in the first against Corinthians and coming back. So I've continued to learn a lot about my team, that they're resilient, that we're together, we commit to what. I'm constantly checking for understanding. We put out a plan, they commit to it, they stay steady in it. There's real inner belief in what we are all doing. And yeah, winning a trophy or lifting a trophy, that should never get old. But certainly what I take most from my team is the winning habits. They train with winning habits and it shows up there. And it doesn't always mean you're gonna win, but that's what I know about my team.
And then if you don't mind, great to see Temwa Shawinga on the pitch as she's returning to play. 45 minutes, was that the expectation? Was that the plan, or where is she at, and where were you with her approaching the match today?
That was the plan. If she hit certain workloads before that 45-minute threshold, we would have made a move to get her off, because the most important thing right now for all of us, anyone that cares about Temwa and our team, is that we protect her. And we don't push her, not 30 seconds more than she needs to be pushed. More than a result right now in any competition, it's to do what's best for Temwa. And I don't even have to say it for the team. It really is and that is Temwa, and it's Mila Brua, and it's Amelia White. It's just we got to protect the players in this industry where it's pushing and results and winning. But she's doing great. We can see what she can add in any given moment. She's a game changer, and we will continue to look out for her. Sure.
Evan Pagano within Kansas City. Coach, it sounds like in a lot of ways you took this tournament to be a continuation of the regular season and what you're trying to do. But in your mind, are you thinking of ways to continue to carry this momentum back into the regular season? That will be the plan. We have a lot of training now. There'll be a few days off, but a lot of training days leading up to Washington Spirit, right? And we want to pick up where we left off today, a winning feeling. We want to pick up where we left off in league play. But I know one thing from all my experiences, that energy is contagious within a team. Energy from fans is real to players, and players to fans, and that is real, and so is winning. It's contagious. So that's why this is really important, that the team experiences winning and scoring, and nothing else can give that to the player when you experience what that feels like. So yes, we want to use this and
just continue the good feeling in the team right now, especially a winning feeling that is contagious.
And you got a good chance to see players play that had so many minutes. Are you, as a coach, maybe a little bit more informed of some of the tools that you have going forward and excited to get some players out there in the regular season that hadn't?
Yes. Every training sessions give us information, and games give us more information. So, like I said before, we're checking for understanding, but the games, they bring out a different outcome sometimes. The pressure, the lights come on, and how will players perform. So I'll tell you, there's been some real conversations. Like after every game, we push players to say, come on, we think there's more here. And that's from Croy Bethune, that's to Amelia White. Say, we think there's another notch for you. So we know that they want to be coached. So we're trying to raise the standard and push each one of them. Because if I'm not doing that, I don't think I'm doing my job. My job is to help them become the best each one of them can be. So after every single game in this tournament, I'm learning more, but I've challenged a few players, and I've seen big reactions in some of what it means to step on the pitch here, put on that badge. So, yes, we took the tournament seriously. We got a lot of information. Back to work.